Hey everybody, thank you for watching my videos. Today I'm going to talk about my experience with course careers, so stay tuned to that. But before I forget, I feel like I haven't really been saying this in my other videos, so nobody does it. Subscribe and like this video. So let's get into it. So about course careers, first I'm going to talk a little bit about it as far as like the course that I took and some of the courses that they had and price and how long it took me. So with course careers, I saw it on another YouTuber's page. Their name is Andy O'Neill AO, and so I saw it on his page and it looked like people had success with it. Originally I was going to go a different route, but it was going to take longer. It was more more pricier, and so I didn't have the finances for it, and I honestly didn't have the will to take a 10-month course. Like I kind of did that with cosmetology and I passed, I got my license, but being a single mother at the time when I saw this, and I'm still a single mother, but and then having a full-time job, it just 10 months didn't seem like I could do it. So with this one, with course careers, I decided to go with the tech sales, and the price was pretty good. It's $500. They give you an option of doing like a payment plan or like paying up front. So I did a little payment plan, but I also got a discount because I used AO's discount code. So I got $50 off, and I like to round it off to like 2 months, but really it took me 6 weeks to finish the course. And I kept going over it. Like I kept watching the videos over and over. I tried to remember some of the terminology. They give you a little kind of like a test exam. I think you get 2 tries with the test exam. So like it's not the real one. So you get to take it a couple times before you actually take the real one. And so I did that. I just wanted to make sure I passed. So with the test exam, I failed it the first time, but then I passed it the second time, and then I just jumped in and took it. So with the course that I took, they have a whole bunch of different ones, but the one I decided to take was tech sales. I believe at the time they had, when I took the tech sales, what else did they have? I think tech sales and something else. I think it was probably like IT support or something. But after taking the tech sales, I think they added account executive, which is pretty cool. And then I think they're doing like project management, and they're adding a lot of courses, which is super cool. The reason I went, like some of the pros about course careers, and the reason I went that route was the length, the price. So it took me only 6 weeks. The price was $500 total, but for me I had the discount, so $450. And after I took it, some of the pros were like I learned a lot. There was a lot of things that I didn't know prior, like even the terminology and what a sales cadence looked like and how to prospect. And then they give you 3 books that you need to read for the course, which is pretty cool. At least I thought it was cool. And one of the things that I really enjoyed, that I feel like anybody can use this no matter what business they're in, but like if you're self-employed, which I'm leaning towards in the future to be self-employed and an entrepreneur, because I've always had so many ideas, and it's just about executing it. And I find myself like going into full-time jobs and not having the energy to put it into my stuff, especially being a single parent. And now that I'm in a space where I wouldn't say too much flexibility, but I have that mental space to put like all my energy into something. I think that's what I'm aiming for. What was I saying? I lost track. Oh, what I learned that I feel like I could take it into being an entrepreneur or self-employed rather, is learning how to navigate LinkedIn, using that. And there was a few other platforms that they introduced to me that I didn't know before, where you can use it to find people who are on LinkedIn, their work email and their phone number, so you could be able to cold call them and cold email them much easier, which I didn't know before, which I think is super dope, super cool. Even being an entrepreneur, to just hit up a person and cold call. I feel like at the end of the day, like if you're in business and you're in sales, I don't think cold calling is going away, or any form of like outreach. I don't really feel like it's going away. Even though AI, they might, use AI to cover that, there's still some form of reaching out, a cold call, a cold email, cold text, whatever it may be. I still feel like that's going to be around. So I thought that was cool, just learning those few tools with LinkedIn. And they mentioned Apollo.io, which help with finding those emails and those phone numbers. I didn't know before, so I thought that was really cool. Some of the cons is when you're going into it, and the way that they market Course Careers is like, oh, we're affiliated with different people, different companies, and like even though you still got to put what you learn into play, which I understand, you're gonna have a better outcome because of our connections. Now, let me tell you when I did Course Careers. I did Course Careers back in December of 2022. So we're in 2023 right now. I finished it in December in 2022. But here we are, September, last week of September, almost October. And do I have a tech job? No. Have I applied to tech jobs? Many tech jobs. I've applied to tech jobs. I think I only got one interview in that process. And I kind of stopped. So I did it probably for a good 7 months, where I was constantly emailing. But I just got a whole bunch of, sorry, we looked at your resume, you seem like a good candidate, but we went with someone else. So I got a lot of those, and it was disheartening, and it took a lot of my energy. And right now I'm just like stepping back and just refocusing, because it took way too much of my energy. It was very discouraging, and it just felt like I didn't have anybody. Like, I feel like, honestly, it's better to network and find a position like that much easier, which I thought Course Careers was gonna help with that. But anyways, when I finished the course and I went, they have like this little a page within their website, where you go and you see who's hiring, whether it's an internship or just a position or whatever, a full-time position or even part-time. When I finished in December and I went into that, literally there was only 7 people that they had in the list when I went. It was a lot of internships, and then there was a couple in person, I think, and then some remote, which is what I was looking for. Tech sales, remote, because it would just work being a single parent, and the goals that we have, especially because we want to travel and things like that. But it did not work, and I did apply to those places. I applied to the places that were on there, and none of them reached out. I sent emails like trying to reach out. I did not receive an email back. Now, there are some people who finish the course and they land a job and they're doing their little YouTube videos. I don't know how. I'm not saying that they're not a hard worker or whatnot, but right now it just has not worked for me yet. Now, it's still a possibility for me. It's still an option for me to go into tech sales once I get the ball rolling again, to start to apply and things like that. But will I don't know. I honestly, I'm thinking of using what I learned in course careers to start my art journey, because I really, really loved art. I always loved art when I was little. I painted a lot. That's my choice of artistry, visual painting. Am I the best? I like abstract and design. So originally I wanted to do graphic designing, but it was just a lot. I already went to school for a long time for business, and then I went to school for cosmetology, and then I went to school for ministry and did like a 2 year discipleship. And then even now I'm taking more ministry classes to get my bachelor's in ministry. So it's a lot. It's a lot of work. It's really hard as a single parent. It is really hard. Honestly, y'all, pray for me. I'm just trying to pray with God and listen to Him. And He got me out here in Texas. And I'm staying with friends, but I'm ready to move, but not. I want to move, but I don't have a job yet. And I just don't know. I need a rest, but I want to work. It's just so much, and I feel like I'm in a position where I'm not wavering in my faith, but I'm double-minded when it comes to the decisions that I need to make, and that's not a place where I want to be. So I'm going to try to just get closer to God and see where He leads me. And the only reason I took course careers too is because I really, really felt like He wanted me to take course careers, because I was receiving emails from course careers or whatever, but I was like, should I take it, should I not, whatever, I'm working anyways. And then I had I would say call it a night vision, where in night vision I was laying down, and then I started to get a vision, and then in the vision I was me, myself, right? But I was looking down at my phone, and then I was scrolling, and as I was scrolling, I went through my emails, and when I went through my emails, I saw course careers, and then I got out the vision. So in my mind, or how I perceived it was, all right, let me take this course, and something might come out of it. Maybe that's God leading me to take course careers, because I'm going to be able to utilize it and get a tech sales position, which would be awesome at the end of the day. But right as of now, it has not happened. But if you're a recruiter for a sales tech position, you're seeing this video, reach out to me, reach out to my email. I think I'll put it in the description. Let me know. Let's build a relationship and go from there. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Please subscribe. I'm asking you again. We need to get these subscriber count up. Thank you, Lord, for all that. Thank you, Lord, for all that you've done. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Have a great day.